Caraca, pegou. Meu jogo pegou meu monitor mais a tela do lado. Olha aqui. Que isso? Aí foi, resolução. Odeio música. Pensei que dava pra trocar de linguagem. Dentro do jogo, né? Adios! É um jogo que tá no Prime Game e já saiu também de graça na Epic, tá? Abre o jornal. A confissão?
I can't do this anymore.
What?
This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
You mean the deal?
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, done with this.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
Mano, eu... Cara, eu fazia...
Sure.
Sim.
Here you go. So...
Tá, beleza. A gente pegou uma paradinha aí.
Yep.
Parece que é
You
comida.
understand what that means, right?
E tacou.
Yeah, I do.
Tá.
I don't think you do.
Nhoque vai lá pegar.
You still think you can quit?
Yeah, it's a free country.
Não tô entendendo porra nenhuma, mas vamos jogar assim mesmo.
This isn't
Foda-se.
that kind of job.
I know.
Eu não fiz Fisk. Foda-se.
All the same,
E aí, JC,
I am
beleza?
done.
Nothing I can do to change your mind.
JC. Seja
Yeah, you
bem-vindo.
are welcome to try.
Well, let's go get some coffee. Talk things over. Come on.
Não tem nem legenda, né, cara? Eu entreguei uma paradinha lá pro cara. Não, o cara entregou um negócio pros porcos, comeram.
Smells delicious as always.
E.
Sadie
eu
was the
falei,
real cook.
seja bem-vindo.
Hey, don't
Nice.
sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I
Ovo.
left out the bell peppers this time.
Café.
Can't stand them.
Garfo. Puta merda, mano. Menator said you like to print papers. No jalapenos. Ah, vai no
Sadie
dois.
always liked peppers, though, so
É isso aí,
I
foda-se.
put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
15 years, just about.
Summer of 78.
Se o jogo foi ruim, eu vou
Why
desinstalar
we
essa
need-
porra.
What was
Mas tem
it?
conquista, né, cara? Netcast, caraca, mano, dinheiro! O Biosic, dinheiro.
Needed the scratch.
What did you need the scratch for again?
Wasn't too popular with the folks back
É,
home.
pagar, né?
Had to make ends meet.
Comi uma
And
crepioca
Bill needed
gostosa.
surgery you couldn't afford.
Yes.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Transição. Yes, yes. Eu
I
entendi
may
tudo,
have been a
cara.
little tipsy.
Oh, pera aí, mano. Não, sério. Não é vídeo. Ah, pode crer, pode crer, pode crer. Agora tem legenda.
I
I
drove
drove
you
her
home that
home
night.
at night.
As you're
Tipo,
so
fica em
fond of
casa
telling
porque
me.
está à noite. Alguma coisa assim.
Jimmy knew we could help each other.
Ah,
So
pode crer,
he
pode
called
crer.
up Tony.
Tá.
We agreed, made a deal.
Pede ajuda.
We all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at
E aí,
making
como é que está
coffee?
o café? O café está bom? Every God, make coffee. You do?
Every time you visit.
Thought you'd have got it better by now.
Well, Sadie made the coffee.
E o
I made
bacon?
the
O bacon tá como? Cafezinho com
It's
bacon?
good bacon. You know, when I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American
Uma
breed.
pessoa ligou pra mim.
Not a
Caraca,
lot of them
mano.
out there, you know.
Boa.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been
Tem algum tipo de
before
serviço
the
aí,
service.
cara. É isso que eu consegui diferenciar.
Long time ago.
Let's go.
I'm an old
Vamos.
You and me both. So why the Waddles?
Fun name.
Funny name.
Like I said, American breed.
Gostei.
Nearly went extinct. Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Intelectual.
Maybe. Anyways,
Cara, eu jurei
I
que o cara
read
tinha falado
that pigs
baby.
were as smart as us. You believe that?
Não, particular.
Not particularly.
Yeah, cows I
Particular.
get. Cows are dumb. They're afraid of those, you know, those metal bars in the ground.
Texas ou Get Rich?
Texas Gate.
Pardon?
Some folks call cattle grids Texas Gates.
Cattle grids, huh?
Yep.
Well, my point is, cows are dumb. Pigs, I read, are smart.
And you read that in the paper.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think like that.
Peraí.
How do you know?
'Cause I know pigs. Pigs ain't like us. Well, sure, they're smart. They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan. They don't think about the future.
And I suppose you do?
Every man does.
I think I'm just about finished up here. What do you say I accompany you today?
Tá, vamos finalizar. Ele quer finalizar alguma coisa. Tá. Tu quer a companhia. Tu quer uma companhia. Quer ser acompanhado? Triste, quer ser acompanhado. 2J. Peraí, mano. A parada é o seguinte. Um curso de inglês agora, né? Tu quer que eu te acompanhe hoje? Que?
How do you reckon?
Well, my visits are always so short. Figured I could help you out with some chores. Maybe figure out what's going on with your little sports truck in the garage.
As long as you're okay with shoveling manure first. What about your sidekick?
Protege. When I retire, he'll be the man you'll be dealing with. Good guy. Smart. Discreet. Ambitious.
Like you, I guess. But, listen. I told you already. I'm quitting.
We'll see.
Esse aqui é um joguinho bom pro JC zerar, né? Tá, tem duas escolhas. Ah, tá, é duas cenas.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time I asked what was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now? Ta-da!
Tadã!
Beautiful,
A soda.
Machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep,
Tem
dark
urso de
secret.
figura.
This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends. What I meant was that it's no fun to just collect them. I fix them up. That's where the real fun is.
Makes sense.
Tá, quais são os seus hobbies?
You,
Não,
you got
peraí,
any
o
hobbies
meu-
yourself?
Me?
Well, who else am I talking to?
I mean, who doesn't have hobbies?
Well, what's yours?
Reading, I guess?
Reading isn't a hobby.
Of course it's a hobby. What do you think libraries are for?
Everyone reads. Heck, I read the paper every day. But reading isn't a part of your personality. It's just a thing people say they do when they don't have any other hobbies.
You really believe that?
Mm-hmm. I knew someone who read every single day. She said she loved the smell of books, the texture of the pages on her fingers. She even bound books. Her hobby wasn't reading, it was books.
You put too much thought into this.
Well, a hobby
Uma
is
explosãozinha
something you
aqui,
do
né?
because you're passionate about it. If it's something you're not wholly in love with, then you're still trying to figure out what your hobby is.
Socket.
You got a problem with my passion?
No, you said I guess. No one says I guess when they love something.
Is love a requirement for a hobby?
Aquele.
Absolutely. Love's a requirement for many things.
And so you love fixing soda machines.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
Corretíssimo.
It relaxes me.
I don't
Relaxa,
know.
relaxa,
Soda
querido.
machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I would get into fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well, I don't know. Well, Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry. Of course I did. Still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I cried. Maybe that movie about the boy and the dogs.
Oh, always cry over that one.
Pô, não veio o que eu queria,
Dogs are
mano.
good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, that always moves me to tears. Yeah. But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know. I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if she loved Sadie more than me. And she made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me. I just didn't, I wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It wasn't how I needed to grieve.
Ó, boa,
This
Matheus. Isso aí.
How I grieve. This right here. When I got a problem, I fix it. And when I fix it, I fix a little
Pô,
part
mas
of
os
me.
caras falam, né?
And I don't know
Porra.
how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No, it's all right. I figured, you know. I figured
Pô,
if
se eu
someone's
tivesse
got to
curtindo de
know,
inglês, cara, eu ia
this
traduzir
is
pra
my
vocês, né?
quiet little hobby. A thing I do to help me work out my worries.
well, yeah.
Eu tô falando muito sobre hobby, cara.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Thank you for taking the time to show me.
There's another reason I wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Tá, então em home, move the monitor, milk, né? Eu tenho que ver os leites das cabras. Eu tenho que ver alguma coisa na casa e... Beleza. Eu tenho que basicamente tomar algumas decisões. O que é pra fazer aqui? Horse. Mano.
Why horseshoes?
Não, deixa eu... O que é isso aqui, cara? Ah, as ferraduras. Pô, eu não vi também, né, caramba? Sou meio cego, né?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Quaint.
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives, half a mile down the road. It ain't the city. We don't have
vai dizer que eu não posso pegar a ferradura e tacar lá. Ah!
What is this, 1890? This is 1992, friend. We got shopping malls for teenagers,
zoado,
restaurants,
mano.
clubs, whatever. But pool halls?
Eu não consigo
I
tacar.
don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose.
Ai!
No need for all that stimulation.
Ah.
Fishing?
It sounds idyllic. Quaint, but idyllic. And you just want to give up this home-cooked paradise?
Eu não consigo ir pra lá. Tá, só tem um.
That's lonely, too.
We could get you a nice place in
Ah, pode crer, pode crer,
Never was
pode
one for
crer.
crowds.
Thought you said you were lonely.
Ó,
I'd be
pela
just as lonely in
ferradura.
a crowd.
Ô, tu é ruimzão, né,
Sadie,
mano? Ó, pega
she,
aqui, ó.
Nobody else could really see me. Understand what I was.
Que
How do you
broxante.
figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or
Caraca, mano,
protesting or
foi
whatever.
meio broxante agora.
I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life.
Peraí, vou ganhar.
I was home. I should have been happy, and
Ah,
I wasn't.
Well,
Mais
it
perto, hein?
wasn't a popular war. You lost friends too, right?
Yeah,
ah.
but when I got home, it was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head,
Aí eu vou
and
pegar
I
esse
knew
cara,
I wasn't
mano.
alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you, especially back then.
Ah, vou perder.
Women love a man in uniform.
You see that house on the hill?
What, the burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon. Of the Gordon
Ah, o cara
family.
ganhou já.
Went to high school with us. But, well, most of us were farm folk.
Perdi.
Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society. The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died.
Where was Gary? He served too?
Ah, Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback had some health exemption. Didn't get drafted.
Uh-huh. So then, where was he?
Running his dad's business. Trying to win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house? Wait, that house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
Tava chovendo.
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it 1 year, must have been 1966 or so, and he went inside and he just disappeared. Then one night, about a year later, there was a storm and boom, no more Gary Gordon.
No more Gary Gordon.
O Bolacha tá aí ainda,
Maybe
o
he was
Nick.
lonely too.
Maybe. Oh, I won. Guess this city
Foi a
slicker still
próxima?
got it. What's next?
Vamos pra lá, vamos pra lá. A casa?
Don't you own a tractor?
Um cavalo? Cavalo, cavalo.
What?
Well, pigs I get. Goats too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's all well and good, but what's the point of a horse?
Horses are God's most beautiful creatures.
What, you just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Uh-huh. You haven't got a saddle for him, so you don't ride him. He's no racehorse. Can't eat him. What's the point?
I don't see the point in a farm without a horse. Gotta have a horse.
And what's this about them being beautiful? Beautiful, really.
A beautiful.
Beautiful, he says. Spindly legs and bloated
E aí,
bellies
Diogo,
and those
beleza,
weird,
mano?
weird
Tudo certo?
teeth. Sleep standing up. Who sleeps standing up?
E como é que tá o
Something
próprio
wrong with
antes lá
that.
do...
Aren't you going to say something?
Acho que é o FIFA, né? FIFA ou PES. No cavalo. Pegar uma maçã, dá na boquinha.
One day. One day.
Tá bom a
maybe this
maçã,
fella
mano?
will understand. There you go. There you go.
To me, I mean.
I keep apples here 'cause he likes them. Likes the salt lick, too.
Pega a maçã.
Want to feed him one?
Nah, I'm good.
Alimente. Já tô
yourself.
alimentando o cara faz
All
tempo.
right, here you go, boy. No, I gotta get going. Why don't you
Oh,
walk on
sorry,
out
am
the
I
pasture,
feliz?
rest a spell?
Horses give me the willies.
You can't see why.
Ó, falta 2. Eu tenho que mover o que? Um mural ou... Manuary? Strume. Não. Não. Eu tenho que mover o estrume ou o cocô. Depois o leite. Vamos fazer a merda por depois? Tá lá, vamos pra lá. Goat. Normalmente a gente
You know,
chama
back home they call you the pig farmer.
That description is
os
apt.
melhores jogadores de
Yeah,
Goat.
you
Por
also
quê?
have goats.
I do
Porque
also have goats.
cada letra é uma
And a
sigla
horse.
de melhor jogador
I
de
had a
todos os
dog.
tempos. É uma parada
Tried
assim.
cows once. Bill raised a
Eu
new
não sabia que era de cabra.
but it died.
Well, most
Viu?
people
Tem
have,
alguns
I
termos
don't know,
meio...
chickens and cows. You got goats.
Is that
Tá
judgment
vindo.
I hear?
Tá
No
vindo!
judgment, no. Just wondering, why goats?
Goat milk.
There can't be much profit in that.
Well, there's enough. Besides, I had you.
Have. You still have.
As I've said, I'm no longer interested in that particular revenue stream.
Eu quero sair daqui.
We're the ones who sever ties.
Me tira daqui,
You
por
don't want us severing
favor.
ties.
I believe I made myself clear.
You know, I feel like we've had this conversation a couple of times now, and you still don't seem to get that I'm done with this line is just gonna look really silly at the end of the day.
You were asking me about goats.
Yeah, goats.
I like them. They like to play. They'll eat just about anything. The milk's an acquired taste, but I've always liked the cheese. Meat's good with the right curry. A friend taught me that a while back.
So, you like them for the utility?
I like them because they're playful. Want to get started?
Started?
Milking.
Oh, hey, really? I've always wanted to try that.
Well,
Caraca,
here's
mano,
your
só tem 11
chance.
subs. Eu tinha
My
20
goats
uma
are
vez.
smart. They know
Entrou.
what's up, so they'll just walk up. Here they are.
Caraca, já se posicionou, mano.
Come on. Now
Vamos
they
tirar
always
leite
take
de
their
cabra,
positions
moleque.
here like they should. Got feed all ready for them. Just you take a seat there.
Vamos tirar. Não,
not very
não é
comfortable.
muito confortável mesmo.
Suppose not. Well, now that we're seated, all you got to do is grab the teat with your thumb and forefinger.
And pull?
A gente vai tirar leite dos melhores jogadores
pull.
do mundo. 6, 7
Sorta
e o Messi.
rhythmically squeeze with the rest of your fingers.
Ah, mano.
Gently pushing the milk out.
Like this?
Just like that, yes. All you got to do is do that till the goat's out of milk.
Huh.
Fazendo tutorial com o cara como
This
se
is
tira
kinda
leite.
nice.
I found it relaxing.
Well, I think I could get used to this.
Why don't you?
Say what?
Olhando
Why
pra
not
mim.
get used to this?
Caraca,
What, come
sincronizado.
work with you?
Sure.
Yeah, some folks might take issue with
Por que
that.
só fica olhando pra mim?
Can't make everybody happy. Better than ending up shot.
Não é mais sincronizado. Ah. Ah, é só pra ficar clicando.
Hey, hey!
Toma. Toma.
Oh, gun down. Life over just like that.
I usually get to shoot back.
Por que não, né?
We all wind up dead in the end,
Tacando
don't we?
I'd
leite.
rather live as long as possible.
What good is that?
Living?
What good is living if you ain't happy?
Who says I'm not happy?
I'm not.
You could be.
I don't think I could. Well, that does it for the goats.
Pronto.
Still, thinking about what I've been saying?
I haven't stopped.
Changed your mind?
No,
Não,
no, I have not.
eu não tenho. Vamos agora mover os estercos. Chovel. É o chiqueiro?
What's the wheelbarrow for?
Hauling.
Hauling what?
Tá. Fertilizante, esterco.
Manure.
Ah, and what are we supposed to do with this crap?
We are going to fertilize.
Aê, mano.
Well, not now, it's October, but
Olha que
we're going to
esterquinho.
put it in a nice big pile where it belongs.
We?
Well, you did say you wanted to help.
Yeah, guess I
Bem
did.
apetitoso,
hell?
hein?
Pick up that shovel over there. We'll shovel it in, wheel it out, dump it, and we're good.
And you do this every day.
Most every day.
And you want to
Não tô
keep
ajudando em
doing
nada,
this
cara.
every day.
It's my routine.
Shoveling shit.
Someone's got to do it.
That isn't the first time you've told me that.
Não toca essa merda em mim.
I remember.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
Vietnã.
You know, I did some digging on you. Personally, not the shit kind. Know what I found?
I reckon you'll tell me.
Cara, eu pensei que
You
tava
went back.
chovendo.
What happened that day in the valley?
You saw the report.
Aí,
I'm
ó.
not gonna talk about it.
Come on.
No.
Suit yourself. But you got a medal. You didn't have to go back. Had a wife and kid here. In a time where most of us were trying to figure out how to stay home. You went back.
You going somewhere with this?
Think it'd be fun if you told me why?
Ah, é pra
While
fazer
we're
isso.
shoveling shit?
I was recon. You know that, I reckon. Was in the hospital, staring at the ceiling. Magazines next to me on the bed.
Você quer dar pro chiqueiro, mano.
I had this, moment. A moment of clarity.
A revelation.
Uh-huh.
Cadê a
The
pá?
revelation was
Não
this.
tem pá?
Them protesters weren't doing a damn thing. The hippies and the bands weren't changing anything. You know who was?
The Vietnamese? The Russians?
No. The news. You hit someone hard enough day
Gotta
in,
be
day
nice.
out with the realities of
Really?
war, pretty soon they'll tire of it. Vietnam, that was our first time that close to war. So, I figured,
You figure...
you ain't the only one of us who's killed people.
Why do you think I offered you that job back in '74?
Turned it down for the same reason I went back. They were telling us our patriotic duty was to go and fight for our country.
Cadê a pá, mano?
Well, that's what I did.
You weren't recon when you went back, though.
Went back with a
Eu
camera.
juro que deixei aqui.
Talked them into letting me help with the press, keeping them safe and all that. So I did. And I took pictures. Took all the pictures I could.
Alguém
I
morreu lá.
fought in a different way.
Did you win?
We pulled out a Nam, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. And now you're here. Great big war hero. Shuffling shit.
Yeah. Shoveling shit.
O tree.
You know what this is?
Tree?
Well, you ever seen a tree like it?
A tree's a tree.
Remember all them roasted chestnuts at Christmas?
Oh, sure. I mean, I kind of figured. Been by often enough to see the chestnuts myself. Why? Is it special to you?
This is an American chestnut tree.
Oh, hey, Saul. He's telling us about his American chestnut tree.
American,
Será
huh?
que tem mais um nego aqui?
Thought they all died.
What?
You
Não pode falar,
remember?
tá, gente?
Pays to remember
Pelo amor.
things.
Like the American chestnut.
I'm a little lost here.
Oh, a couple weeks back, Saul came by, said you couldn't make it. Business as usual. Saw I had a bucket of chestnuts, asked if pigs could eat 'em, so we got to talking, and I told him about chestnuts.
Uh-huh. And what did you learn?
Pork tastes better with chestnuts. And most American chestnuts had died off.
It's true. Long before you or I was born, the American chestnut was prized for the quality of its wood.
Jimmy'd like that.
Oh, that he would, that he would. But this tree, there ain't many like it left. American chestnuts almost all died out because of the Asian fungus around 1900 or so. The chestnut blight.
That's what, like a couple 100,000 trees?
Oh, billions. 4 billion trees.
Bilhões.
Snuffed out practically
bilhões.
overnight. Well, lumberjacks suddenly out of work in places like West Virginia. Those economies never recovered.
I
Economia.
thought West Virginia was coal country.
Logging, too, before it all died off. Now there's trees like the General here making nuts year-round. And I feed 'em to the reds, and they grow nice and fat and tasty.
Seems lonely.
It is lonely. Heartbreakingly lonely. To know everyone else you ever loved has passed on. So, I look after him, and he looks after me, and I don't know. Sadie and I, we talked about being buried here, you know.
Changed your mind?
Brody's grave was enough for me. But, I don't know. I thought about having him moved. I don't know.
You've got plenty of years left in you yet. So,
Joguinho
what's
fraco,
the
hein?
moral of the story? With the trees, I mean.
Be wary of outsiders.
Heck no. There are trees out there that are blight resistant. Maybe even the general here, but I'm too afraid to find out. With enough time and horticultural understanding, we could have done something.
Preserved all these trees?
Maybe we could have. They are magnificent. It's just that
Gabriel tá na live,
I don't
só
know.
pra saber.
I wasn't trying to teach you a lesson or anything.
But you did make a point of it.
I did do that. It's a part of me is all. And God willing to live for 100 more years. I don't know. I see myself as a custodian of sorts. And one day
Saul, go ahead and wait for me at the van. Hey. Hey. Look at me.
Abra.
You're thinking about dying. Thinking you can pass this responsibility off to someone else. You don't have to do this. Give the tree another decade of your time.
Cara, algum conselho, mano? Tudo no seu tempo,
It's how
abra
my
pra
demise
mim.
aside. Someone ought to know about the tree.
Ele quer se
Jimmy would
demitir?
know about this.
Oh, Jimmy would cut it down.
Caraca.
He would.
Please. Don't tell him.
Hey, I'm good at keeping secrets, but Jimmy's Jimmy.
Please. Let me rest here. And if there's a way to... Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Hey, you got more to show me, right?
The Way.
The garage,
A
huh?
garagem?
No tour would be complete without the garage.
I have to ask, why a sports truck?
I think they're called coupe utility, but, you mean why not a sports car?
Yeah, I mean, I always
Posso
figured
andar
you'd
na
have a
garagem?
midlife crisis like the rest of us. Sports car, motorcycle,
Oh,
an
chavezinha.
affair, something like that.
Isso que é a
Couldn't really
famosa
say why I
chavezinha
loved it so
inglesa.
much. Saw mine one day, fell in love.
With that,
Mm-hmm. Had to bring her home with me.
I'll admit,
Tem que eu
it
botar
has a
gasosa
charm
no
to it.
carro?
But
Carro
she
bonito,
won't
hein?
run.
No? Well, pop the
Carro
hood, let's take a look.
facilmente usado
You serious?
no...
Sure,
Do GTA
already had my
Sanders.
midlife crisis.
Motorcycle?
Sports car. And these puppies, well, you know, they're similar enough. Some of them even use the same engine. We can figure this out.
All right.
Abra a frente.
Now, let's see
Pô.
here. Can you get me that
Vamos lá,
top light?
uma de car mecânica
What's
aqui,
the
né?
word?
Bem tranquilo. Drop. Cara, eu acho que isso aqui era pra ser uma... Anexar o drop. Eu pensei que ataque é o ataque. Desde da car. Fixa o drop light no capô. Ah, eu posso clicar com o botão direito. E agora?
Yep, sure thing.
Ah, pode crer, pode crer.
Saul's a good kid.
Caraca, Marcelo, esqueci da live, cara.
It was nice him coming by.
Yeah? That's good to hear.
Cara, esse aqui é um joguinho que tá totalmente em inglês, tá? Ele tem legenda, então vai dar uma ajudada.
No?
Mas é de
In my
escolhas, tá? É um
entire
jogo
life.
bem simples.
Saul's dad
Não
was
sei
a
se já
good
vou
man.
zerar agora, muito
I think his
rápido.
kid had it.
Mas, sei lá,
As a
8 e
boy, he
meia,
was
9 horas eu
too
já vou pro Red
soft.
Dead, tá?
But then he got older,
Mas-
graduated college, really came into his own. Eager, more capable than he knows.
Great listener.
Can you believe we were his age once?
Hard to admit.
When I was young, I thought I knew everything.
Cara,
É?
isso seria o pessoal
And now?
abandonou, né?
Today I learned from you and him about chestnuts.
Eu só não
Well,
faço
learn
live
something new
nas
every day,
terças
I
agora,
suppose. You check the spark plugs?
porque eu mudo o
give me a
dia,
second.
porque daqui a pouco eu já vou estar livre,
What
tá?
about your boy?
Então, tipo assim, não
Bill?
terça que vem, mas na outra eu já vou estar livre.
Oh, he's fine, I
Pois.
guess.
Vai ter
You
mais live no
guess.
canal, vai ser
Yeah, how old
pique
is he
dezembro
again?
pra janeiro, sabe?
Born in 60.
Aquelas
so,
maratonas de lives. Não vai ser só live sempre, né?
32 as of
Porque
September.
eu preciso descansar, preciso fazer outras coisas, né? Então,
Roy would have been about his age.
Yeah?
Yeah. Wow.
o
Well, what's
motor
this
é
about
bem
you and Bill?
antigo, né? Dá pra saber que o motor é
He
bem
don't want to
antigo.
talk to me no more.
What, Bill? Tow-headed little guy, always friendly and outgoing? That Bill?
It's about Sadie.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hey, mind if I ask you a completely unrelated question?
Hmm?
What's with the airplanes at your neighbor's place?
Oh, Chuck's farm.
Chuck. Huh. Yeah, what's with all the planes? There's no runway around here.
You know how farmers are. Hey, have you checked the air filter?
Yeah.
Vamos checar o
Yeah,
filtro.
I know how you are. You got plenty of junk
Adoro
too,
a
but
palavra em
I've
inglês que é
never seen
parecido com
anyone
português.
else with, what are they, World War II bombers or something?
I think he has a B-36.
No kidding.
You got
Cara, que
no
eu posso
idea
pular,
what a
mano,
B-36
mentira.
is, have you?
Have the
Eu posso
foggiest.
correr.
Well, a B-36 is a big old bomber made out of magnesium. Biggest America ever had. Took two
bomba.
train tankers to fill one up.
Que é de
You could fly
magnésio.
from Monday to Thursday without refueling.
So why does Chuck have one in his backyard, plus all the others?
Asked him about that once.
Okay. Wire's loose here.
Where?
Right there. So, what'd he say?
Oh, dead navigator came to him in a dream.
What?
Mm-hmm. Dead navigator from the Korean War came to him in a dream, said the planes were in danger of being lost, and it was up to Chuck to save them.
So, Chuck's crazy.
Well, eccentric maybe, but, yeah. Do you believe in ghosts?
If I did, I'd have a different job. Why, do you?
Well, I figure we all move on in some way. Energy is neither created nor lost and all that.
So you're saying a dead navigator came to a farmer in the middle of nowhere, no offense, and told him that it was his job to preserve airplanes?
Yep.
So now there's a bunch of planes on a crazy coot's farm.
And he keeps them safe. Can you think of a better place for him to be?
No. Want to try running it?
Vamos?
Sure.
All right.
Sure. Liga o carro.
Turn over.
Ele...
Looks like she'll give you a few more years yet.
Mecânico.
Yeah. Remember Slick?
Sure.
Mano, eu nem abri a
Well,
porta,
one
cara.
of
Que
these.
jogo mais mal
Where's he
feito.
now?
Fighting Saddam. Jimmy tried to find out. Classified, I heard.
Good kid.
Angry.
Well, maybe when he gets back,
Thinking of giving him the car is, what, thanks for his service?
I never wanted to be thanked for mine, but that boy's seen more hurt than any of us. Deserves better than that old Pinto of his.
Cara, eu comprei uma pasta térmica pro meu PC
Yeah.
que tá precisando.
Well,
Vai jogar Roblox?
where to next?
Mês que vem? Cara, não descarto. Não descarto. Tá, a gente tava na garagem, antes a gente bateu aquele papo a 3. Ó, a shotgun. Vou dar tiro.
Shotguns, huh?
I always liked shotguns.
Liked?
Still do.
I like revolvers myself. Went for sport.
Got a few of those.
Oh yeah? What's your favorite?
Some big slab-side ones.
Putz,
Have a-
mano, eu vou ter que clicar aqui pra dar um
charisma.
tiro.
What about you?
Nothing special.
Toma!
357s when I can.
Longe.
This is a shotgun.
Eu tinha que recarregar.
Yep. Figured we could shoot some skeet. Always liked shooting skeet. Taught Bill.
You're a good father.
Could have been better.
I'm a father that couldn't. So, how do we do this? Who's
Tá
going
muito
first?
fácil, cara. Ah,
You can go first.
tá muito fácil. Deixa eu botar as balas aqui.
Alright then.
Ah, eu tinha que
This
entregar
is
pra
more my
ele.
speed. Hanging out, shooting guns. Maybe a few beers next time.
I'm not sure guns and beers mix, friend.
Gira, gira,
Oh,
gira,
sure they do.
gira,
Like
gira,
peanut butter and
gira.
very
Girou?
dangerous chocolate. Next
Tem
time.
ninguém? Tem
Trust
sim,
me,
tem o
next time.
Matheus. Tem o...
There isn't gonna be a next time.
Mas não tem muita gente no
Oh,
chat, né,
there's
falando.
always a
Era pra
next
ter o
time.
Gabriel,
This is it.
Pietro.
After today,
Só esse
we
também.
are done.
Outra você vazou.
I've tried to tell you. I keep trying to tell you. There is no out. There is no done. You keep doing this. You never do anything again. It's permanent.
Por
Kaput.
quê? Ele
And
foi
it's
jogar?
kaput.
You don't mean it.
If that's the way it's gotta be.
You have a choice.
You haven't listened to a word I've said.
I've been listening. I've been listening all
Ficou bravo.
morning. I've been listening to you talk about being sad and lonely and refusing to listen to reason.
I have my reasons.
Your reasons aren't any good.
But they're mine.
Walk me to my
Ó,
car.
mirei nele, ganhei conquista. Quase que eu dei um tiro. O Matheus tava aqui, ele só não tava falando nada. Pega, goodbye. A despedida.
So, this is it then.
It is.
Why?
Caraca, mano, esse dia aí foi louco.
Why are you doing this?
Because I need to.
We're friends, goddammit. You don't get to get all stoic on me. I know losing her was hard, but there's gotta be something. Gotta be.
I can't take care of the farm like I used to. There isn't much point anymore.
So sell the farm. Move into the
Cara, tô
city. Meet
forte,
someone
mano, tô
new.
forte.
Do you believe in hell? Do you believe in hell?
I'm not scared of hell, if that's what you mean.
I didn't ask if you were scared. I asked if you believe.
I don't know.
Well, I do. And I think doing this, I think that's where I'm headed.
And why?
Seu
You think you
feio.
can buy your way into heaven?
Ele é feio e calvo, né?
I can't take back what I've done. What I can do is do something right.
Why?
Because I want to see her again.
Vai jogar PES, mano. Fica aí na live,
all.
mano. Que isso? Não
I
faz
just want to
feita,
see
não.
her again.
Joga outro momento.
And I figure
Tem amanhã e à tarde pra fazer isso. Até
I'll
às
do one
7h30.
right thing with my life. Just one thing.
Isso na segunda, quarta e sábado, né?
Maybe I'll get to
Ah,
see her
pode
again.
crer, pode crer. Caraca, tem 2 celulares.
One
É
more
brabo,
time.
bicho.
This is your one right thing.
It is.
How do you know?
Boa.
How do you know if any of this is true?
I don't know. But I got the notion, and the notion's got me. So, least I can do is, tell you adios.
Just like that.
What else is there to say?
Not much, I guess.
Sábado a gente tem Prop Night, tá?
No.
Teoricamente vai ter eu, JC...
Have it your way.
Não. Eu, Gabriel, Pietro, o
I'll be
estreante,
back this
e
evening.
Lucas. A gente pega um aleatório. Se o JC tiver com a internet boa, ele joga também.
Do whatever you
E
can
no outro
do.
sábado eu vou... Não é esse que vai passar, no outro eu vou fazer Dead by
Leave
Daylight.
the door unlocked.
Que o Gabriel tem,
Ah,
eu e o
entendi.
Lucas tem, e o Pietro também tem.
Adios, friendo.
Be seeing ya.
Vai embora. E não venha, e não volte nunca mais. É mentira que tem mais coisa. Checar a casa, né? Fish, toy. Minha mãe tinha iPhone 7 e ela me deu boa. Que isso? Ah, vai dizer que eu vou pescar. A pesca. Tá muito claro.
Come on.
Ó, o peixão, hein?
Nice catch.
Salve, Adios, jogo de pescaria. Não é jogo de pescaria não, mano. É que tu chegou numa parte que eu tô pescando. Mas um jogo basicamente de tomar decisões, só que tá em inglês. Tem a legenda, mas quebra um pouquinho. Acabei de expulsar meu amigo. Pegar almirante dessa vez. Cara, pior que não dá pra enxergar porra nenhuma. Não dá pra ver nem a linha da pesca.
Come on. Nice catch.
Tá. Nossa. Eu tenho que capturar sei lá, um outro tipo de peixe.
Come on.
Agora vem. Vem, monstro! Pode vir, monstro!
Oh, do not do that.
Filho da puta!
Come on. Oh, don't do that.
É um demônio, né?
Come on. Oh, don't do that.
Não tô pegando mais nada. Eu vou pescar aqui, foda-se.
Come on.
Filho da puta!
Oh, don't do that.
Origem, tu achou paia? O jogo? Achei paia mesmo, mano. Achei bem paia. Mas tipo assim, não dá pra achar paia se eu não consigo nem pegar um peixe, né?
Come on.
Caraca, quase morreu.
Ooh, nice catch.
Filho da... Tem que pegar um almirante. Cara, tá muito claro, não chego nada.
Oh, do not do that.
Peixinho.
Come on. Nice catch.
Mano. Tem uma coisa que eu deveria usar. Mano, tá muito claro, né? Ah, tá, ele continua. Eu tinha clicado pra sair sem querer.
Come on. Nice catch.
Hoje foi bem friozinho, mano. Hoje deu 26, não, 25. Amanhã vai dar 28.
Come on. Ooh, nice
Tô
catch.
pescando aqui e não tá dando, mano.
Come on. Nice catch.
Pô, tá difícil, hein? Deixa eu falar pra vocês. Mano, da onde eu tô tomando cachaça? Achei partida.
Come on.
Esse aí é refri, mano.
Oh, don't do that.
Isso, cara. É num copinho ainda de cinema.
Come on. Nice catch.
Filha da mãe! Ó, 1,51.
Come on. Ooh, nice catch. Come on. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Oh, don't do that.
Se eu forçar muito, eu perco.
Come on. Nice catch.
Peguei o almirante, caramba! Vamos! Receba! Ah, pelo amor de Deus, cara. E é com isso... Deixa eu abrir o jornal aqui. É com isso que eu vou fazer o resto. Será que tá longe, hein? Sabia que o Origem ia conseguir, mano. Eu sabia que o Origem ia conseguir. Eu vou precisar de mais energético, gente. Ai, minha perna tá doente. Pô, já pensei, tem um laguinho atrás da tua casa, é bom, né, mano? Não é uma casa, né? É uma fazenda, né, teoricamente. Não veio ninguém pra me corrigir. Pacalinho,
Come on now.
vem,
Come on now.
vem cá, vem cá.
Boy.
Bom menino.
Brung you an apple.
Come uma
Granny
maçãzinha,
Smith.
come.
Just like you like. Good boy.
Isso, bom
Good
menino.
boy. You've
Bom
been
menino.
real good to me. You know that? Mm-hmm. Brought me a lot of
Come
good
mais
luck.
maçã.
Good times. Without you, I don't, well, I do not know. I want to thank you. I want to thank you for all you done. Gonna
Basicamente cuido de
go
uma
ahead and leave the
fazenda.
barn door open behind me when I go. You want to leave, you go find someone else.
Não sei se o Lucas tá... Lucas, eu acho que minimizou a live, não sei se ele tá escutando.
I'll leave you to it.
Foi? Ela tem que ver o vizinho, né? Liga pro vizinho e liga pro filho. Onde a gente acha... Mano, olha aqui a TV, mano. Faz tempo isso aqui, hein? Aqui, ó. Bill, edit. Bill, liga pro Bill. Quem é o Bill?
Come on, pick up.
É o
Please,
filho.
pick up.
Dad?
Bill, well, now how'd you know it was me?
Caller ID.
I don't know what that is.
It's new. Tells me who's calling.
Huh, that's some real fancy stuff you got there.
Uh-huh. Listen, I'm busy. Why are you calling?
I miss you.
Oh, just, hadn't talked in a while.
And whose fault is that?
Só consigo essa opção.
Can't we talk?
What is there to say? Hi, son. How are the grandkids?
How are they?
Oh, by the way, I put your mom in a rest home so I could stay there and take care of my goats and my pigs and my stupid horse. Because, God forbid, I actually look after my sick wife.
That's not fair.
You put her in a home. You decided she wasn't good enough for you, and you put her in a home.
Peraí, mano. Essa tem uma opção 1, cara.
I didn't know what to do. The doctors there, they would.
How hard could it be? Alzheimer's isn't some terrifying boogeyman.
Alzheimer.
Wasn't it you who told me to stay with the ones you love, no matter what? So, what?
Quem tá
didn't
com
love her
Alzheimer,
anymore?
cara? Não.
Don't you dare.
You gave her up. You gave her up to doctors and nurses. You know what they do to people in homes?
It was the best home money could buy.
Money. You and your damn money.
Cara, tô todo doído.
Cared more about being a rich pig farmer than the people you were supposed to love.
Hey, I loved you both. I did everything for you, everything.
Yeah, right.
Bill, I didn't want this call to...
You wanted to put my mom in a home. So I'm not sure what you want matters.
Bill, I just called to say...
Say what? Sorry? Did you know I visited her? I found out where you put her,
Caraca, mano,
and I
que
visited
treta.
her. They said you visited sometimes.
She was my wife, Bill.
She cried, Dad. She cried. She wept, and she sobbed, and she kept asking me where you were.
Se cried é o quê? Ela chorou, ela chorou.
You to take her home.
The doctor said sometimes she was lucid, but I couldn't.
She was lucid, Dad. And I held her hand,
Ficar
and
centralizado.
she sobbed herself to sleep. And I kept holding her hand until they told me I had to go. Where were you? Taking care of your precious chestnuts? Feeding your heritage breed pigs?
No, Bill,
Save it. Talk to your goats or your pigs or whatever it is you do.
I just wanted to tell you
Quem quer Red
Goodbye,
Dead,
Bill.
levanta a mão.
I've got some of your stuff all boxed up. If you wouldn't mind coming by in a few days to pick it up.
We'll see.
Goodbye, son.
You'll never
Caraca, o
make this
telefone
right,
alcança
Dad.
aqui, ó.
I'm still trying.
Tá, ele já foi. Agora vamos ligar pro vizinho. A Edith.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Edie, it's...
Oh, hey, you. How are you doing? You know, I was just talking about you with Garth the other day. I said, Garth, you know, we ought to visit.
Yeah, Edie, listen, I don't mean to interrupt. It's just, I'm on a tight schedule, and I need you to do me a favor, all right?
A favor? Sure. What you need?
I'm going to be out of town for a few days.
Oh? Finally taking my advice and visiting family?
I was wondering if you and Garth could make sure the animals were fed and watered, you know, that kind of thing.
Oh, sure. We ain't got much going on.
Thanks, Edie. Listen, I,
Obrigado.
Evan, what are you doing? Get down from there. Sorry, cats. Anyway, what were you saying?
yeah, the animals. I got them fed and watered for today. They should be good for tomorrow, too. But if it's too much of an imposition...
Not at all. We're happy to be imposed upon. You've been a good neighbor for so long. I'm glad you called me today.
Thank you,
In fact,
Edie.
just the other hey, you should drop on by next Saturday afternoon. We're going out to the Harvest Festival with the grandkids, and I know how lonely it's been, what with Sadie gone and all. You should come with.
Well, I appreciate the thought, Edie. I don't think I'll be back in town by then, though. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. It's been real nice seeing you coming back to church again.
Oh, it's been real nice being welcomed back. But now I gotta go. You know, chores and such. You know how it is.
Oh, I sure do. Well, come on over sometime. Just got some gooseberries in. We're making pies, and we'd love to have you. I know they're your favorite.
That they are. Gotta go now.
See ya.
E agora? Ele vai pra onde? Cachorro.
Hey, Brody. How you
Putz, cachorro
been?
morreu, gente.
I know I don't drop by as much as I ought. I ain't got an excuse. I still remember when I picked you up. Bill hadn't been himself lately, and I wanted him to I don't know, I wanted him to smile again. Oh, he saw you and I could see that spark in his eyes. The boy was still mad at me, though, and I guess he had a right to be. But you he loved. And I think he came around on me, too, for a time. Good boy.
Bom menino, bom
Good
menino.
boy. You want to know something, Brody? I always believe dogs go to heaven, because all dogs is fundamentally good. Even the mean ones, they're good too. They're just, hurt or starving or, sick or scared. So, I know where you are. And I know Sadie's probably with you right now. I done wrong, Brody. I done a lot of wrong. And I don't know if I can make up for it. I want to tell you I'll see you soon, but the truth is I do not know. I don't know if I was good enough for you. Or her. I don't know if I did my best. So, this may be goodbye.
Goodbye.
I love you. And I miss you all the same.
Loucura, né, mano? O fim. Pera aí, eu vou ter que pegar shot, velho. Pera aí, deixa eu ver uma coisa. Coloque espingarda na mesa da sala de jantar e prepare para ver. Cozinhar uma refeição. Alguém tá na live, fala eu, só pra, né? Bife. Chopp. Pegou. Vamos lá, vamos pegar o bife. Ih, que isso, cara? Mano, pera aí, mano. Pera que esse negócio é bem estranho. Eita! Tá, beleza. Estoque. Estoque. Calil em pó. Ok. Tá. Curry powder. O que é curry? Ah, não consigo abrir. Duas batatas. Ok, duas batatas. Duas cenouras. Uma cebola. Beleza, beleza. Stick. Stick cook. Stick é bife, né? Bife. Oi, Jennifer, boa noite, tudo bem? Boa noite, senhorita. Desculpa que eu não tava vendo o chat mesmo, tá? Eu tava no Translate aqui pra poder fazer uma receita aqui do jogo. Tá bom? Desculpa. Mas que bom que você apareceu. Stick, coque, potato. Não, peraí. Vou ligar pra ninguém. Tá. O que é stick? Stick é bife. Jerry. Não falo. Ah, agora sim. Peraí. Ah, pode crer. Que isso, cara? Ok. Botei comida no chão. Pias. O que é pias? Pode crer. Beleza. Não, cara. Puta merda. Aí foi. O que é pias, mano? Eu queria saber muito o que era pias. Ervilhas. Cara, eu não tenho que cortar essas ervilhas? Sei bem que... Ele pegou, opa... Ah, tá vendo série na TV? Coloque uma colher dentro do micro-ondas. Será que dá? Tem colher? Pera aí, mano. Pô, Gabriel, tu acredita que não tem nem colher? Oh, mas sério, eu tenho... Mano... Essa comida aqui tá meio suja, hein? Tá. Ninguém fez tutorial, né? Então... Ah. Pô, pera aí, mano. Pera aí que eu esqueci de uma coisa. Era só fazer isso. Eu sujei a comida pra nada. Já comeu? Morri. Eu sabia que ia morrer de algum jeito. Esse jogo só não foi o mais rápido que o do JC, cara. Mas eu zerei muito rápido, cara. Que bom, graças a Deus. Não tá entendendo porra nenhuma. Eu sei que ele tava depressivo e fez a última refeição e morreu. É muito bom que o fundo da música é porcos.